Hi guys, it's Steph with Attic to Cash. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, I'm all about vintage treasure hunting and going into estates and finding treasures that I can find a new home and make some money as well. But most importantly is to find treasures that might have gone into the trash, and I make sure that they're going to people who will really appreciate them and other collectors. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I was able to purchase these items, because it wasn't just a regular estate sale. A woman, so I'm a preschool teacher, and I was teaching one day, and I had a substitute assistant that day. And the woman was asking me a little bit about myself, and I was telling her that I'm retiring from teaching soon and going to be going full time into antique dealing. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I just, moved back to the area." So she grew up in this area in Bloomfield, Connecticut, and then moved to Florida, and then came back to help take care of her grandfather, who ended up passing. And then she acquired these things because her grandmother, I think both her grandmother and grandfather were collectors or dealers. Definitely the grandmother. She said most of this was the grandmother's items. So, and she wasn't sure what she should do with them, because she's, acquired the estate. And I said, I will come over and check it out, see if there's anything that's worth, buying, or maybe you could donate things. And so these are the items that I purchased. I was there today. I spent 3 hours going through things and kind of pricing things out. And so I gave her, a good amount of money. I paid $1,000 for the whole collection of items, but I know I still will make money. And she was very happy because these are sentimental things. She grew up in that house, and it's special when you're a family member was a collector, and you want to make sure they're going to a good home and appreciate it. And I definitely wanted to make sure she got the value she deserved. So let me show you some of these really awesome items, starting with these tube radios, these old Bakelite Zenith radios. They do, so her husband plugged them in, and they had some sound that did come out of them, but this one here, the cord is really bad in the back. I'll show you. So I don't know what I'm gonna get. I might just sell that one for like 35 just for the parts these go for. But if I'm gonna check the condition and check them out a little bit closer. But some of them can sell for, hundreds if they're in really good working condition. This Nobility is from the 60s. I did put batteries in it and tested it when I just got home, and it does work. It's kind of got a loud vibration or kind of tone to it. So I don't know, somebody who knows radios might be able to fix that, but I think this one sells for like about 95, possibly 85. I did look some up when I was there, but I was looking up so many different things that I don't exactly remember. But and then there's this really cool one. This had such a deco, nice, cool look to it. Crossley, wow, it's really beautiful. I just love the look of it, with a clock here and the radio. He did plug this one in, and it does have sound that comes out. So again, I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more and see what's going on with that. But that one, I feel like I could probably put maybe 125 or more. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. Then there was this cute wood iron. I'm not sure if it was more just for decorative purposes, or did it have another purpose to it with that little piece that comes down. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe put in the comments. But then I've sold some of these cork guys. They're very cool. This one is so cool. I had to show you. They kiss. Mwah. It's so cute. Mwah. So sometimes these go for like $25, $35 each. This one, the little guy tips his hat. Hello. There's another one that tips his hat. Very cute. Or he just kind of puts his head forward. Hello. Very cute. And then there's this really old looking Santa, which I thought, why is it not focusing good? Sorry, guys. I thought that was cool with the original paint. And then this one is a little bottle opener. And then this is a little lady. So probably these, I might put 20 on these and maybe 35 in the more intricate ones. This one has some damage to his hat, so I might just put 10 on him. Then I got this doorstop, which I thought was cute, and it has a marking on the back. Callion Corporation. And then I got this beautiful bust head. I thought she was so pretty. I did look it up, and they might go for about $35. I thought it was an Atlantic mold, but I don't think so. I think another company makes them. But she's so pretty. And then I got an old bottle, which I did look up. It's a Wheaton bottle from the Wheaton Company. And I think that might go for about $20, $25, $30. And then I got this really nice, beautiful bell. I thought that was a cool bell. This doll is pretty cool. She had a lot of collectible dolls. She had porcelain ones, but I didn't get those. I got some Barbies, which I'll show you. But this one's got like a rattle in it. And it's made by the Merry Thought in England. And I did look it up while I was there, and I paid $30 for it because I think I could get $65 or $75 for that. Then I got this beautiful elephant that is marked JB. So I think, oops, this is a really nice elephant. I wish the trunk was up because that's supposedly good luck. I'm not sure. I think it might be brass or bronze. And it's marked JB on the bottom, Jennings Brothers, I believe. So I think I probably could get $65 for him. I can always come down. And our shop's having a sale right now, so it's better to put a higher price. And then we found this in a china cabinet. And the husband looked it up. It's really beautiful. It's brass. It's very heavy and ornate. Nicely done. I think it has a mark of made in Italy somewhere on it, he found. And then we looked it up because I was like, what kind of hammer is that? And it's actually an antique toffee hammer, which I guess they used to break up toffee candy. So I don't know. I think that might sell for like over $100, $95, $100, more than that. Can't remember what I paid, but because I made a list as I went along, and then I added it all up and kind of rounded it up. Mr. Lucky with the original box. I thought that was cool. I think I had something like this when I was young. I remember it on our bar in our basement. I know it had a date on it. I think it's from the 50s. But it's cool that it has the original box. His cup is there, but the little plastic cup that's supposed to be in his hand is somewhere in the box. I have to re-glue that on. But he's pretty cute. And then it has the original box with it. I think that might sell for about $35 or so. And then I have these Aunt Jemima banks, which these are the original ones. This one is really heavy. And you could tell because the seams are very tight. I believe this is not a reproduction. And this one goes for about, unless you know otherwise, put in the comments if you think it is a reproduction, but I think this one might sell for about $85. And then this one, she's bigger and heavier, and just really got a nice old patina on her. I think it might sell for like $135 or $145. And then this doll was in a china cabinet. It's made of wood. I thought it was really cool. It had an auction tag on it, like the grandmother must have bought it at an auction. But it's just really cool. So rustic and primitive. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put on that, but I really love that. I think that's so cool. And then there was a Hopalong Cassidy set here, which I think each piece of these sells for about $15-20. Then I got this little doll. It's like a nesting doll. A little army guy. I'm not sure where it's made, if it was made in Germany, but it has all the little guys in it. I checked it out. I don't know if it has any markings on it. Maybe just the top of it. He's really cool. And he opens up and has all the little pieces inside. There's like 4 or 5 of them. I think 5 different sized pieces. I don't know, is he maybe in England? From London, maybe? I'm not sure. But I think he's cute. So I got that. And then I got this little guy, which I thought was cool. I think he's a magnet. It's made by Ideal. It says Ideal on the bottom. Maybe it's to hold a key. like so you don't lose your keys, you put it on the magnet. I thought that was cute. And then I got those two dolls. Those are Avon dolls, bride and groom. And they are black and they are awesome. And I'll just take out the Barbie one to show you. Because actually the African American black dolls are worth more money than the white dolls because they didn't make as much. And I think that's really a cool one. So it's the bride and groom. Oops, I shouldn't squish that out. Oh, I'll fix it after. I'm going to put her there. And then this crate I thought was really cool. Santa Clara prunes. It's an old prune crate. I love that. Then I got the Show and Hut piano. Old toy piano, which is really cool. It has a nice sound to it. It's in great condition. I want to say I could probably get $95 for that. And then a Gone with the Wind doll, a limited edition. I'm not sure how much she goes for, but definitely close to probably $35. There was a whole series of these. And then I got that old, really pretty plane, wood plane, really nice. What else? Oh, these two dolls. These two are, they're pregnant dolls. I've had the white version of this, and she's pregnant. And I don't know if there's an actual baby in the belly. It might have a baby too. Doesn't have the outer part of the box, but I want to say I could probably sell these each for $35 each for those. And then I got little Goebel salt and pepper shaker ducks. This really pretty Oxford marmalade jar made in England. I just love the horse scene on that. Then I got this little brass ashtray, which I thought was cute. People like brass stuff. These old Seal Test ice cream containers. Not sure. I couldn't really find anything totally comparable, but I collect old ice cream stuff, so I probably will keep those. And then these old little books, these mini books. I've had these before. I didn't look up the Batman one, but I think these go for at least maybe $10 each on this type. And then these mini ones were adorable. And then I got this, The Story of Little Black Sambo. And then this deck of cards. These really cool vintage locks. I thought those were neato. Oh, there was one that I thought this one. Oh yeah, that says Eagle. And this must be the same type. It's just, oh yeah, it is. It's just more rusty. And then I got this display cabinet. And that is filled with all sorts of little goodies. And the display cabinet I thought was really nice too. Oh, and the Energizer Bunny. This little toy. It's from Schmid. And he's cute in this little Paddington type. It's marked 1970, I think 74. He needs a good cleaning, but, and then all these little, there was a bunch of different things in here. A brush, a pipe, part of a pipe, little compact with a cigarette, little Christmas tree pin. I'm gonna try and see if I can put that down. A little Christmas tree pin here. Probably put 10 on that. I love this little compact with a cigarette, and then you open it up and it's actually a little ashtray. So you could probably in the 50s, you could take your little ashtray with you somewhere when smoking was cool. And then you can just take your ashes with you and dump them out somewhere less conspicuous. Oh, I didn't even see these guys. Little, see, she still has some of the prices on here. There's a little bit of jewelry in here, a couple of costume cameos. I think I remember, so there's some cameos in here. Nothing gold, there's one that's silver. These are costume. Pretty, I gotta clean it up a bit, but there was one that was a little nicer. This is a pin. I thought that was pretty too, an old pin. And, look at it all. Oh yeah, I think it's 800 silver cameo. That's very pretty. Probably put 35 on that. And then there's like a salt. This is a glass spoon. A little birdie. let's see, that was marked 12. A little cool bottle opener with Scotty dogs on it. She had some really cool stuff. There's a little Viking Junior scale. That I like. I think that's pretty cool. Some salt and pepper shakers. This brush I love. I think that's really cool too. She had marked 35 on it. I might just probably keep that price on there. Put my own number. Brass. Oh, see, yeah, she had things marked. This is an old collectible noisemaker. Is that might by Marks? I'm not sure who makes that, but so she had $30 on that. And that was a long time ago, so I gotta find out what that might be worth. Oh, I just saw these. Oh, I think they're at Hazel Atlas or Anchor Hawking. Hazel Atlas, I think. Those are adorable. Little salt and pepper shakers. Love those. So these are some cute little things in here. A little snuff box. So these are things I just have to look up a little bit more. I love that. It's like a, I think it had a ball. Yep, some balls in it. You have to get them in the little game, little Wade figures. Not sure what that is, but I like this box actually. So that is, I think, everything. I also got an antique butter churn, but I already put that at the shop. Oh, I almost forgot. These 2 bags of all these little goodies in here. So this bag, it had like a bunch of small toys in it. Like little bears. It has some Smurfs, which I just sold a Gargamel at the shop today and a Smurfette. These, I think, are the old ones, too. I don't know if they had the date on these. Let's see, there's some others in here. They're just really dusty, but I gotta wash them. 1981, possibly, if I could read that correctly. Lots of little small bears. Oh, looks like a little calico Paddington. How cute is he? So cute. And then a little, looks like Yogi Bear, but he might have a little issue with his ear. Oh, it looks like some of his stuffing's coming out, so he might just be garbage. But yeah, there's all sorts of little goodies in here. Little tiny mohair bear. I love going through this, so I'll go through these another time in more depth, but very cool. And then there was this bag of like, I think I got that out of this bag too. And there, different collectible little things that she, I think these are salt and pepper shakers. So lots of little smalls, not that old, made in Taiwan. Yeah, so not as old as the ones made in Japan. But that is my haul. So I think I did pretty good. Do you guys have any favorite items? Oh, I forgot about the bell. This old bell and this car. I don't know how old that is, but it's a cast iron car. I think I got everything, but that's cool too. So I'm going to find these things, homes where people really are collectors and will appreciate all of these items. So I was excited about this pick, and I was excited to be able to give her some money to help towards whatever they might fix up the house, or I'm not sure if she said, I am going to go back because there's other things that I wanted that I couldn't fit in my car, like Hitchcock chairs and a really cool lamp and a table. So I will be going back to that estate. But, oh, I didn't see that. I forgot to show you guys that. That's so cool. Bottle opener. What did she price that at? 15. That's pretty cheap. I don't know. That's cool. But anyway, so thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe and the thumbs up button. It will help my channel grow. And if you are a subscriber, thanks for continuing to support my channel. And let me know if you have a favorite item, or maybe there's something that you know more about that I don't. Like that doll there is very cool. But yeah, have a good night. Again, thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.